Hi everyone! Hi everyone! This section is taken straight from one of my live streams where I broke down the mystery of VMware's memory usage using simple analogies. It's a unique way to help you understand how resource management works and what reserved memory really means. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Quite interesting is this one. What do you think this is, reserved memory? Let me say this, okay? Reserved memory, I'm gonna give you right now the actual definition of VMware, and you will see, because I did this, but it's not actually clear. I find it very misleading, and it doesn't really, I like when I cover stuff that really talk about everything in that topic, or at least to cover a large spectrum of this concept, okay? Reserved, so I'm gonna give you right now the definition of VMware, and you will see that is not that much clear. Reserved memory sets an upper limit on how much of your host physical RAM VMware workstation can dynamically allocate to all running VMs combined. Tell me if that's if that's clear for you. It's of course a bit confusing. I like more this definition. This definition is a bit broader, and of course it's correct. Like, it's correct, but it's just not that clear, you know? So the reserved memory setting in VMware defines the amount of your physical RAM that VMware can reserve exclusively for virtual machines operation. It is a bit better. It's, you know, like, gather a part of the information, but guys, look at this. I'm gonna give you the best analogy. Let's say I am running the worst coffee shop in my city. And you will explain why. In my coffee shop, I have big table with, let's say, bigger than this, with 24 seats. And if people know 24 seats, when I mean the analogy behind this, I mean gigabyte. That's my host's machine's total RAM. I have 24 gigabyte in this machine right now. It's true. I have 24 gigabyte. Okay. The VMware reserved memory is like saying. So you know the thing that you just saw, the settings. I'm going to set aside 10 seats only for my VIP customers, which is the virtual machines, okay? And what I mean by this is actually here. Like, I want like this seat to, like, not to be reserved, okay? Just to set aside. So that's why I'm the worst coffee shop in the town, because I'm so greedy. Like, I just want money. So if people come, even though I have reserved this seat, I will give them, even though like they did not reserve, and then I will find out a solution. Okay, so yeah. So here is the catch: you don't automatically assign those seats to specific customers. Okay, this is the catch. Like, you only give them, so when I mean customers, guys, I mean VIP customers, okay? You only give them to the VIP customers and customers that just show up and need a seat. Okay, so what I mean by this is data. Like, whatever data comes out, whatever apps comes out, he will take the gigabyte, and his place could not. So if a guy, for example, if a guy sit here, if for example some app that I'm opening, and the app in my Windows here, for example, I'm launching Canva, I'm launching Google Drive, I'm launching Copilot that you see here, then he cannot be removed. Like, this guy is sit here and he cannot be removed, okay? So it is like the explanation behind this, and it's exactly what happened in your customers. If you are working with Canva, your Canva here, the gigabyte would not say, okay, I will switch off your Canva, and for that other machines gets running. It doesn't work that way. So if you allow it, I'm gonna explain it later why I'm saying this. Some customers, it depends on my settings. I could have some settings that, for example, there is like how you call a waiter? Yeah, a waiter. For example, this guy here, he will welcome me. And let's say this nice guy here said, I have two options in my Windows machine. Here is how it works. When you are guys checking this box, allow some virtual machine memory to be swapped, what that means. Tell me what that means. Does anyone knows? So in this when I check this box here, it means that this waiter is saying, okay, I can welcome you. I know you are VIP customers, so virtual machines. It's my gigabyte RAM. I can welcome you, but you can only have a seat. I only have room for you in the storage, the storage room. So like you need to be over there. Like it's another room. It's not the main room. It's some like other stuff that is not like the main how you say, sorry guys, the main room where all people are set. Okay, so and this is when you check this box. It is when you check the box allow memory to be swapped. They have a seat, but it's far less comfortable and very slow to serve. So this guy maybe will come to the room and only like every 15 minutes, even though he already has an order in his mind. Okay? So if you don't allow swapping, they simply cannot enter. The guy will tell him, please, we don't want you here. We already have enough customers. Okay, we don't have enough customers, and all the place are seats, and if it's going to cause so much trouble. Okay, so that's why he will tell you, please do not enter. So now you understand what is the actual the actual definition of those settings that are right here. Okay, that are right here. But it's not enough. You need now to understand like how reserved memory actually work in a better detail. So so let's say you set reserved memory. Now I'm gonna give you the example of an issue, so you could have like a great idea of what's going on. So let's say you set the reserved memory to 10 seats, which is 10 gigabyte. Like you have from here to here to here to here. So 10 seats. This is like your reserved memory, 10 seats. So 10 gigabyte, okay? 10 gigabyte. In reality, it's 10 gigabyte. But you invite, let's say you invite 6 VIP customers who all demand 4 seats each. Let's say they come with their family. That's 24 seats needed. But your shop only has reserved 10 seats. And let's say there is other people here. Like there is like many people here. So then you have like, let's say here, let's put like big family. So you have all these people. So you have like, for example, 4 people different and they all bigger. You see, like it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Like the waiter could not find any room for them. So so let's say this. It's better if I say this. They will not come all at once, okay? Maybe this family will come first, okay? Maybe 2 family, let's say the first 2 VIP, which is this guy is the VIP and he order for his family. This other guy is the VIP and he's order for his family. So they can get either um, four, yeah, 4 seats. So here and here. Let's say here and here. Okay, so there is only, let's say there's only this place that is available. So there is only 2 seats, you know, for the rest. But the problem is this thing. We have all this part of this family that should have a place, but we only have 2 seats here. We only have 2 seats. Okay. So sorry guys. So the other 4 customers, which are them, either they send to the storage room. Okay, they will be sent to the storage room, so it will be slowed down by swiping, which is, and guys, sorry, I forget to mention this. When we say storage room, we mean SSD. Okay, we mean my actual SSD. So that's why SSD is fast, but guys, RAM it's way faster than SSD. Okay, so that's the actual issue of this. So these people will be in the SSD room, and there is 2 options, like I told you before. They will be either sent to the, like I said, to the storage room, so it will be slower, or deny the entry. It means that we will say to these people, the waiter will come here and said, please, we don't want you here. Like simply, we don't want you here. We have enough customers, so please go back to your home and cook some, like home cooking. So they will be denied. So the issue is that reserved memory limits how much physical RAM VMware can allocate to all VMs combined. Okay, it was the actual definition, and it's true. If it's too low, you won't have enough room to serve all your active virtual machine. If it's too high, your host machine, so the rest of the coffee shop, will have no seat left for other customers. Okay, so it is your operating system and other apps. If like I set an unlimited amount of memory, sorry, if I set an unlimited amount of memory, it means that for other customers, like simple customers that want to come here and just, have a food or etc., they could not do it. So it means it will crash my this Windows here. Okay, it will crash this Windows. So guys, now I just want to give you the recommendation for, let's say, 24 gigabyte. So in people that are in my case in 16 gigabyte. Okay, what I advise you is that to implement, let's go back. Actually, yeah. Here, guys, here. I'm actually mentioning this thing here. Okay? I recommend you to set better here. If you have, let me use if you have 24 gigabyte, I advise you to have a reserved memory of 18 to 16. So like this, you will have 6 gigabyte to 8 gigabyte left for your host OS. Okay? In my case, I put it to 21, but I have to, because I was doing just some like configuration, and I wanted to test things, but I think I will go back to 16. I have better results with this, because even if all my 5 VMs are even if all my 5 VMs are active and they all have 4 GB of RAM, which means 20 GB, they never consume, you know, the full gigabyte. I have a SCCM server. That, yes, he consume really 4 GB when he's active, okay? But the other is like 2. You know, they consume maximum 2. So all my servers, they consume 4. So 4, 4. So it means it's already 16 actually. But no, sorry, it's 12. Sorry. So here it's 12. It means that for my other 2 that I don't use that much, I'm actually, yeah, 16. So it is my other 2 VM. So it is my, like here you have 3 of my VMs, and here you have 2 VMs. So the fourth and the 5th. So that's a total of 16 GB. So that's great. That's perfect. So yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and now I will let you watch the rest.